Hi everyone, it's Matt here. We're here at the 2009 Sema show, the front of the North Hall in a little feature vehicle area. I'm sitting here with Ed Martinez, president of PSE Superchargers, and we're standing here in front of his beautiful 2004 SVT Lightning pickup. Ed, you know, quite the engine display you got here going on.
Yeah, Matt, it is unique. It's a one of a kind. It's a twin supercharged 4-valve per cylinder, 5.4 Lightning. It develops about 960 horsepower on the flywheel, 835 horsepower on the ground. It can be driven daily. You start it up and drive it around. The minute you roll into the throttle, you better be pointing straight.
Gotcha. Now, obviously, this is your business in building superchargers. What gave you the wild idea to go for two? Why wasn't one good enough?
Well, in the industry, there's a lot of single superchargers I've built and been repairing them for many, many years. I want to do something unique, something that has been done in the past, but it's really been kind of forgotten. Originally, it was done by Jim Bell, and then Art Whipple had done the marine style, which is the quad rotor, and that's basically the platform we've done here. It was never done in an automotive application. It was only done in a marine application, and the only restraints we had was it had to have a big enough engine compartment. So the Lightning, the engine sits real low. It sits way back in the engine compartment. And when we've done the math, we figured out we can make this fit. It's just a big wow factor.
Right.
And we compared the numbers, two superchargers compared to one big one. What are the actual numbers? And there is about an 8 to 12% benefit side by side across the board. So we thought, you know what, it's a win-win all the way around.
Gotcha. Now, with the superchargers, and especially running two, how is the drivability on something like this?
It's great because it's supercharged. When you're not in the boost, it doesn't know anything is different. You can start it up and drive. It still has 8.5 to 1 compression. As long as you're not in the throttle, it doesn't know that it's supercharged. It drives like any other engine, other than with a small cam and a few other things that we've done. But the drivability is fantastic.
Gotcha. Yeah. Now, obviously, in the 900 horsepower range, that's quite a feat. And obviously, looking at the truck, you had to have done something to the suspension to help keep up with that. Absolutely.
We wanted to have the right clean look to the truck. I mean, the truck itself is very unique and not going in an overboard direction as far as the suspension. I mean, it does go down the quarter mile. It does go in about 10 seconds, and then on the open areas, it can get to 165 in a blink. So having a suspension that is low to the ground but still retains the factory steering geometry is very, very critical. And that's one thing we found with Belltech that they've done is they've relocated the spindle in the proper place, relocated the tie rod end attachment so that your bump steer is not affected. And with all of those packages together, the rear, we have the hangers on it and the shackles and the shocks. Everything comes together as a great package to where we have OE quality and really, really good, firm ride, but yet it's still forgiving. It's just a good match for the truck.
Yeah, fantastic. You know, it looks like you've lined yourself up with some really good partners here in building this truck. Is there anybody else you would like to mention on here?
Oh, there's been a lot of people. Scott Graves in Ventura has done a lot. My friend Terry Gorsh, Jeff Jenkins, Steve Cooper, a good buddy of mine, fantastic tuner. All of them played a big part. I mean, we actually did this in a 4-month time frame.
Wow.
And we were working about, honestly, 12 hours a day. We were getting it ready for the big Tulsa event, the Mid-America event, and we made it there just in time. But it was, of course, having a remanufacturing facility and having our own machine shop and lathes and mills and so on, we were able to, all of us scramble together and put it together.
Sure.
So, but yeah, surprisingly, but of course the tuning of it, it's a very, very unique system. It has twin air intake systems, twin throttle bodies, but it runs a single mass air. And so doing the math as far as tuning the vehicle, it was an ongoing challenge. Now we've got it, but there's been a lot that we've learned along the way.
Fantastic, that's great. Yeah, well, Ed, you know, this is a great truck, and I appreciate you taking the time with us.
Matt.
And enjoy your success.
Okay,
Thank you
very much.
We're out of here, guys. Thanks a lot.